Hello students, good morning everyone. Hello students, good morning everyone. Am I audible? Okay, good morning everyone. Let's start today's topic. Yesterday last class we discussed about disease and disorder concept. Disease and disorder in detail we are going to discuss today. What are the factors affecting health, then what are the requirements for good health, to maintain good health, and different types of diseases. Mainly we are going to discuss today different types of disease and disorders. Okay, and then one by one in every lecture we'll discuss about types of the disease like bacterial disease, fungal disease, element disease. Okay, so last point we discuss about immunity. So anyone from your side, can you repeat what is immunity? Good morning, Bharti. Yes, what is? Good morning, Bharti. Can you explain what is immunity? Immunity. Yes. Immunity. No answer. Yes, very good. Yuvraj. Efficiency to fight disease. It is yes, our body's capacity to fight with foreign substances or the disease causing substances or the disease agents in our body. That is called immunity. Immunity in detail, it will be taught by uh, Dr. Siddharth sir. He'll teach what is immunity in next session. Okay, but upcoming classes, I'm going to discuss different types of diseases. Okay, cancer, AIDS, okay, infectious diseases, non-infectious diseases, then metabolic disorders, then genetic disorders, etc., etc. Let's start. Then last class we discussed about the antigen and antibody. Can you repeat antigen, antibody? Anyone? Antigen. So if I'll say antigen means antibody generator. If I'll split antigen term into two, if I'll split this term antigen into two, anti plus gen. So meaning of antigen is, you can note it down, antibody generator. Antibody generator. What it generates antibody in our body is called antigen. Remember, antigen is a foreign substance. Antigen generally it's a foreign substance. Okay, and our body generates antibodies. Antibodies are our own substances, our own immune system bullets, you can say, to fight with criminals. What you need? Bullets. And bullets are for our body. Bullets are here antibodies. Antibodies are the proteins, glycoproteins. It fights with antigen and destroys antigen. So antigen is a foreign substance. Antibodies are protein that protects you when unwanted substances enter. So not all unwanted, specific unwanted. Specific means it must be the glycoprotein in nature or protein in nature. Glycoprotein or protein. Generally, antibodies, one key concept, generally antibodies are not formed against carbohydrate. Okay, means carbohydrates are non-antigenic generally. Okay, maximum time protein and glycoproteins are antigenic. Carbohydrate or lipids are generally non-antigenic. This is little bit high concept, or you can say not easy to understand at your level. When you'll read more and more what is glycoprotein, what is protein, what is carbohydrate, what is lipid, then easily you'll understand. Here you come. So antigen, what it provokes your body to form antibody. So this is formed by your body. Antibody is formed by our body with respect to antigen. With respect to antigen, I'll give one example from blood group. Okay, suppose I'm saying one person with blood group. This is RBC. RBC surface contains antigen. Suppose I'm saying this person is A blood group person. So A blood group person okay, if you have any doubt, yes, you can ask, but please focus here. Please, everyone, focus here. So this is blood group A, RBC. This is RBC of person A blood group with A antigen. This surface on RBC surface. What is this? This is antigen. Suppose I'm blood group B. I'm blood group B. So my RBC surface, it will carry B antigen. It will carry B antigen. And this B antigen is my self antigen. Means I'm not going to destroy B because B is my own. I'm not going to form any antibody against B. I'm not going to form any antibody against B. So for me, A is what? Foreign substance. So against A, I'm going to form my body. This is me. This is me. And this is to another person. So I'm going to form what? B. I'm writing small b. Sorry, not small b, small a. I'm B. So I'll form small a. And this is small a is antibody against A. Against A antigen. So it is going to fight with A and going to destroy A. That's why A blood group people, they can't transfuse blood to B. A people, they can't give blood to B. So here I have taken the example from what you call blood group. But suppose one bacteria entering into my body. Everyone, just 1 minute. So here you come. If I'll take, I think this example, everyone clear? Yes, here I think this antigen antibody with this example clear. If not clear, another example. If not clear, go to another example. This is one bacteria. This is one bacteria. Bacterial body, this the surface, this cell wall, it contains several types of surface glycoprotein. Okay, just like our face and feature, bacteria also they have their face and feature. This face and feature is marked by their surface glycoprotein. I'm doing different types of the structure here: circle, okay, triangle, etc., etc. Okay, so inverted triangle, triangle, square. These all are the different shape and size of glycoprotein. Exactly, glycoprotein will not be triangle, it will not be the circle, it will not be rectangle, but just for the identification, just for your proper understanding, I'm marking here. Okay, so here you come. These all the structures are what? These all tiny structures are what? Glycoprotein. I'll write the surface glycoprotein. These structures are surface glycoprotein. Suppose this bacteria, it entered into one person's body. Then these surface glycoproteins are what? New to that body, unknown to that body. Antigens. These are called antigens. These surface glycoproteins are only going to be called antigens. Okay, because these structures are going to create immune response in my body. So my immune system is going to recognize these substances and going to form antibody. This is called antibody. Antibody, it is going to be of this shape, Y shape structure of the, okay, in your NCRT human health and disease chapter you can check, and that is called the antibody. Antibody is immunoglobulin. Remember, antibodies are the immunoglobulin. Present zoology syllabus, if you want to know, everyone, if it is you are asking about present zoology syllabus, it is first part what we discussed, neural control and coordination, second part reproduction, and third part human health and disease. Am I audible? Everyone, am I audible? You people, you are asking for the notes. Am I audible to you? You people are asking every time for notes PDF ta. Listen carefully ta. Notes not required. These PDFs are the very hi-fi things for you people. Okay, now you are in beginning. Now you are in okay, juvenile condition for all these topics ta. Don't worry. Your exam, it will be purely based on simple words what I said in class. Simple words, not complex words. Okay, so what I said in class, okay, go through that. Okay, for example, what is disease, what is disorder, okay, what is antigen, what is antibody, and that I'm saying in class only I'm explaining. So there is no proper requirement of the what it's written on board to write everything. That is not going to be a notes. And here you can pause the video, you can write whatever things written here, because in PDF the 100 plus slides are there, and 100 plus the pages of notes are not required for the what I'm teaching. So don't annoy yourself, don't get disturbed, get distracted from topic. That's a PDF. Okay, not required, simply not required. Okay, if you want just simple way to pause the video, what it's written to, okay, you can note it down. What is antigen? Antigen is agglutinogen. You pause the video, you can write later on. I'm not saying now. Later on, when you want to write, just go to YouTube, open the video, what I said line by line, pause the video, write what it's written on screen. Chal, I think point clear. Please focus here. Antigen we discussed. Antigen is surface glycoprotein or protein what it initiates immune response in individual's body. Okay. For example, any bacteria in my body and their surface glycoprotein is going to be antigen for me. Okay, it is the surface glycoprotein called antigen. Antigen split the this single word into two words. Antigen, antibody generator. What it generates due to this substance only my body generates this antibody. Okay, suppose okay, criminal or any terrorist in front of you, or you are the soldier and terrorist in front of you. So for the terrorist, what you'll do, you'll take out your gun. So that gun for whom you have to take it, for terrorists. So this gun is what? Against terrorists. So this is called antibody, and here the foreign substance, unwanted substance is antigen. Okay, so antigen is antibody generator. Remember, antibody generator. This is antibody. Antibody. Antibodies are also called, another line I'm saying, okay, also called immunoglobulins. IG. I capital, G small. Immunoglobulins. Antibodies are also called immunoglobulins. And these are our plasma proteins. Antibodies are present in our blood plasma. Where it is present? It is present in blood plasma. And when it is formed, when antibodies are formed, when your body interacts with, when your body meets any new antigen, then only antibodies are formed. I think it is clear. Video is not clear. It is just due to the internet issue. Not here. Here, okay, high speed internet is there. Please check your video. Check your internet where you are attending this class from what area. Please check. Go to the one proper internet area. So here, I think that this part clear. Antigen, antibody, clear. Then go to this word, agglutination. Antigen, antibody reaction. Antigen, antibody reaction. When antigen, antibody fights, it is called agglutination reaction. Agglutination reaction. I think it is all clear. Go to venom and go to anti-serum. New words here, venom. So first, who will explain venom? Please, fast. What do you mean by venom? Venom. What do you mean by venom? Poison. Okay, so many answers. Poison. I'll say all venoms are. I'm writing here. All venoms are poison, but all poisons are not venom. All poisons are not venom. All venoms are poisons, but all poisons are not venom. So first note it down. All venoms are poisons, but all poisons are not venom. So now meaning of venom. Meaning of the venom. Venom is poison of organic origin. Means suppose anything what it came from. Suppose anything it came from plant or animal source, organic origin. Not I'm saying the organic compound. Any poison, suppose it is from the animal or plant, it is called venom. It is called venom. So suppose we are discussing about snake venom, snake bite. You got snake bite. So how doctors they'll treat you? Okay. So who'll answer? If you got a snake bite, then how doctors they'll treat? Anyone? By giving antivenom. Yes, one answer. Sheikh Mastan. So by giving antivenom. Very good, correct. Giving us medicine. What medicine? What medicine? Can you answer to what medicine? By removing venom. How you'll remove venom? Can you answer? Remove the venom. Remove the venom. By injecting. What to inject? What doctors they'll inject? Vaccine. No, not vaccine. By injecting antivenom. Yes, correct. I'm asking now what is antivenom? Who can answer? Who can answer? Who can answer? Which fights against venom and neutralizes it. Very good. So here correct answer what it fights against venom. Venom is exactly what I said. It is a type of protein. Yes, venom, snake venom in your body is protein. When you got snake bite, exactly, you got snake certain proteins or glycoproteins in your body, and it is going to disturb your body physiology. It will react with your neurons, it will interfere with your muscle, it will interfere with your neural connections, like it will interfere with your physiology, it will interfere with your enzymes, and you are going to die. If this venom protein is neutralized, then you are safe. How you are safe? Doctor, they inject anti-serum or anti-venom. Anti-serum is also called anti-venom. Remember, an anti-venom is nothing but the antibody. But remember, our immune system, it takes time to form antibody. Everyone, if you listen to this line, yes, it will be very, very much important to understand the immune system. This line, what I'm going to say, first time you're after hearing. Okay, so when we get any antigen in our body, any foreign substance in our body takes time to form antibody, generally 2 to 5 to 7 days. Depends on the what type of antigen it is. So our body takes time to form antibody. But you don't have time for venom. Venom within minutes and hours, if anti-venom you will not get, you'll die. Yes or no? Yes or no? So to survive, to make that patient survive, okay, doctors, they inject ready-made antibodies. Ready-made antibodies means already prepared antibodies kept in hospital, okay, and they call it anti-serum. Doctors, they call it anti-serum. If it is ready-made, then they call it anti-serum, and they take it in injection and they inject into your body, and it is called anti-venom, anti-serum. What it is not venom. Okay, people, they say, okay, if you got cobra bite, if you got snake bite, yes, another snake, if it will bite, then you will be safe. Myth. Wrong. Completely wrong. So suppose you got one snake bite, rush to doctor, inform to doctor what snake bite you got, then doctors, they'll inject, okay, antibodies for same snake. Remember, antibodies or the antivenoms or anti-serums are specific to snake. Means suppose you got a nasa cobra bite, then doctors, they'll inject a nasa anti-venom only, not correct, not viper. So different types of snakes are there, different types of anti-venoms are there, and these anti-venoms are specific to snake, specific to venom, not random, not that any snake, any anti-venom. Remember this. Okay, I think here it is clear. This part is clear. Antigen, antibody, then venom, and anti-serum, anti-venom. Anti-venom is the example of ready-made antibody. Okay, but if your own antibody, your own body's antibody, it is fighting that, it will take time. For general infection, for general diseases, infectious diseases, our body synthesizes our own antibody, and it will also be functional. Okay, so that it will be discussed in immune system. Now go to the pathogen word. Who will explain pathogen? Please, fast. Pathogen. Who will answer? Pathogen. What do you mean by pathogen? Yes. Konduru, you have doubt? Yes, say your doubt. Fast. Good question. Konduru asked, what if we don't know the name of snake? Okay, some of you really, you are listening to lecture and very nice. I'm very happy. Very nice and genuine questions people they're asking. Means yes, they have the great brain. Chalo, good question. Answer is, if suppose the patient is faint, don't know about this. Okay, suppose relatives, they are carrying that patient. The patient is faint, patient is not conscious, and we rush to hospital, doctors, they'll give now blind treatment. Blind treatment means, okay, they'll mix 3-4 antivenoms and they'll inject. So in that case, okay, survival chances are little bit low. So very nice question. If unknown or we don't know what snake bite it is, then doctors they give cocktail treatment or mixed treatment or 3-4 antivenom mixed and they inject in body. But what is the risk in that? Risk is that survival chance is low, or that fighting chance that it will fight with antivenom, venom, okay, it is low. So when you have known that yes, cobra bite it is, karet bite it is, then doctors specific antivenom they'll give and the survival chance will be high. I think it is clear to you. Clear, everyone? Thank you. Thank you, Upta. For cancer, snake poison, it will help? No. For cancer, there is no use of the snake venom. Snake venom is different. Cancer is different. Okay. No, you're not understanding. One question from Safwan YT. Safwan, some snakes have less powerful power venom, and some snakes they have contain more power venom if they give same anti serum. Sir, please answer. First of all, you fail to understand what I'm saying. The point is different species of snake they have different venom species. For example, I'm saying naza cobra. For cobra, any cobra, young cobra, old cobra, okay, baby cobra, cobra I'm saying okay, nag, what it is called naza. One species, one antivenom. Another species, another antivenom. Species changes, antivenom changes. Species changes, venom strength changes. Okay, so in my statement only answer it is Devta. If not clear, okay, leave that point. When you'll come here, I'll explain in detail. Okay, come here again. Scorpion, same method. One question from one student that, so what about scorpions? Scorpions also, scorpion antivenom it is there, and scorpion antivenom is not useful for snake antivenom. Snake antivenom is not useful for the scorpion antivenom. Sir, will there be any effect due to antivenom on human body? Yes, there will be the effect of antivenom on body, but that will be negligible. Negligible means that is not going to cause any serious problem in body. One more thing. Okay, do you know how these antibodies are formed? How these antibodies? I'm saying the ready-made antibodies. These antibodies, ready-made antibodies are formed and we inject into patient body. So do you think do you know what, how these antibodies are formed? It is formed by horse. Okay, doctors, scientists, they inject small dose of snake venom into horse body in a dilute concentration and in a small dose, dilute and small dose. Horse is not going to die, and in a repetitive manner. Means today one small dose, then after 5 days one small dose, and when we give the series of the long time period dose of venom in horse body starts producing antibody for that, and that antibody it is extracted from blood or serum of horse, extracted from serum, blood serum of horse. That's why it is called anti-serum. So where antibodies are synthesized artificially, I'm saying artificially, but it is in horse body, not in human body. It is synthesized in horse body. That's why I'm saying artificially. Artificially means not in lab. Here artificially means not in human body, it is in horse body. You can call it not in human body, in horse body. So it is outside human body, horse body. Yes, in horse body it is synthesized and then it is stored in lab, it is stored in hospitals, and when patients they go up, they get the anti-serum or anti-venom. Now you move to the pathogen, this word. Who will explain pathogen? Then I'll go to the diseases, different types of diseases. Please, who will explain what is pathogen? Everyone, what is pathogen? The doctor who treat them called as doctor is called doctor. Emergency medicine. Emergency medicine doctors. Emergency medicine doctors, they are called emergency medicine doctors. Okay. What do you mean by causes disease? Very good. Very good. Very good. Pathogen. Pathogen is disease causing agent. Pathogen is disease causing agent. Disease causing agent means here maybe bacteria, maybe fungal, maybe helminth, maybe viral, maybe protozoal, not genetic. Genetic is not here pathogen. Genetic is the process of the change in your genetic material that may lead to the disease. I'm not saying the all change in genetic material it leads to disease, but change in genetic material mutations may lead to any disease. It is called the mutation disorders or genetic disorders. So now one by one we are going to discuss the different types of diseases: bacterial, fungal, helminth, viral. Okay, so let's start. One minute. Here you come. Here you can see the list of diseases. Few diseases I'll explain from this. Okay, you come here to viruses, viral diseases. First category is the viruses, viral diseases. Okay, first disease we are going to discuss polio virus. Okay, specific example of that is polio virus. What disease it causes? Poliomyelitis. We are discussing the polio viral disease, and the viral disease, these are the viral diseases. Okay, so polio is due to polio virus. Disease name is poliomyelitis or simply polio. Variola virus causes the smallpox infection. Smallpox is a skin infection. Poliomyelitis is mainly the muscle or other organ infection, mainly muscles and other organ infection. Then human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, what you call it. HIV causes the AIDS. So what is the full form of AIDS? Who will say full form of AIDS? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Acquired means what? Okay, gathered, collected, acquired. Immuno means immunity. Deficiency syndrome. When our immunity, what we gathered, what we developed, what we built during our whole life, and it is destroyed, it is gone, then it is called this disease is called AIDS. So just like memory loss, suppose whole life you studied something, and due to any disease or due to any accident, suppose you undergone memory loss. So due to memory loss, all what you studied, it is gone or not? So it will be what? Zero memory, poor memory. Okay, same here. If your body, it gathered memory about diseases, fighting capacity about diseases, and all this capacity to fight with disease all gone, all erased. So what it is? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. What is the meaning of syndrome? Who will explain? Syndrome. Here one question, sir, viruses contain DNA or mRNA? Some of the viruses, they contain DNA. Some of the viruses, they contain RNA, not mRNA. They contain RNA. Don't say mRNA. They contain either DNA or RNA, but not both. Both at same time, not possible. Hello everyone, please. Just I asked, okay, here in AIDS we discussed human immunodeficiency virus, AIDS S syndrome. What do you mean by the syndrome? Group of symptoms and signs. Very good, Yuvraj. Very good, very good. Group of symptoms means so many symptoms are coming out. It is called syndrome. Very good. So here it is done. Rubella virus. Rubella virus, it causes measles. Measles disease due to rubella virus. Okay, then you go to now fungal category, fungal diseases. Few will discuss here and then in detail many more diseases. Fungi. Fungal diseases here Candida albicans. Candida albicans, okay, it causes candidiasis or it's a type of dandruff. Okay, Candida albicans type of skin of dead cells, dead lesions are there, dead skin is there, that will be eaten by, that will be consumed by these fungi, Candida albicans. Okay, candidiasis infection is called candidiasis. Suppose any pathogen name, okay, maybe in beginning, Siddharth sir, or your beginning classes, nomenclature classes, maybe Siddharth sir taught this part. Any disease, if this word is coming to iasis means it is infection of that disease, infection of that pathogen. For example, I'm saying tiniasis, I'm saying okay, schistosomiasis. So here iasis, what it is coming, it is infection of this candida, candidiasis. Okay, leishmaniasis, here you can leishmaniasis. Clear or not? Everyone clear? Leishmaniasis, Candida, candidiasis. So these three are fungal in our discussion. Here, these three are fungal diseases. Okay, above one, it is viral. This is fungal. Now, Candida albicans, skin infection. It is also called Tinea corporis. One more fungal infection. Okay, it causes ringworm. Tinea causes ringworm. But ringworm is not only due to tinea. Ringworm, it is due to the variety of group of several types of fungi. Okay, Microsporum, Trichodermophyton, Epidermophyton, genus group. Yes, maximum of these, yes, they are going to cause ringworm infection. Ringworm, in detail we'll discuss. Ringworm, it is due to fungal and it is in detail in your syllabus. Chalo. So, Cryptococcus neoformans. Cryptococcus neoformans causes meningitis, cryptococcal meningitis. Cryptococcal meningitis. So first focus on this term meningitis. Meninges means what? Meninge means brain coverings. In brain chapter, in nervous system chapter, I said brain, your brain is covered with three layers: dura mater, arachnoid and pia mater. Can you recall? Yes, brain coverings. Brain coverings. Very good, very good, very good. Meninges. So brain covers are infected. So it is called meningitis. Meninges. Brain covers are meninges. Meninges infected, inflamed. It is called meningitis. Okay. So in beginning, you may have studied about inflammation. Any organ under inflammation is called itis. Means just after that, add itis. Suppose your stomach under inflammation, it is called gastritis. Skin under inflammation, it is called dermatitis. Your gums, your teeth and around that gums, it is called gingiva. Gingiva under the inflammation, it is called gingivitis. Okay, then colonitis. Liver under inflammation, hepatitis. Okay, your eye upper skin layer, eye upper epithelial layer, it is called conjunctiva, and conjunctiva inflamed, it is called conjunctivitis. So you see all these organs, itis, it is coming. Conjunctivitis, hepatitis, bronchitis, dermatitis, gingivitis, okay, gastritis, colonitis, hepatitis, like this. Itis just you add at the end of, yes, at the end of the disease, at the end of that organ, and it is complete that inflammation of that organ. Biology is very simple. So here, this term clear to you why it is called meningitis. It is due to cryptococcus, that's why called cryptococcal meningitis. It infects, it is fungus and it infects your brain layers, brain coverings, cryptococcal meningitis. So three we discussed, three fungal disease we discussed here. Now you go to protozoal disease. Protozoa, you know, Best example the Plasmodium. Best example malaria. Malaria is due to, who will explain? Malaria is due to mosquito bite. Maximum of you people you say mosquito bite. Sir, malaria is due to mosquito bite. Yes, no doubt malaria is due to mosquito bite, but mosquito is a spreading agent, or you can say it is the vector what it carries from one person to another person. Yes, mosquito. Which mosquito? Female mosquito bite. Okay, which female mosquito? I want that mosquito name, mosquito species name. Yes, very good. Female Anopheles mosquito. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Female Anopheles means specific one species of mosquito, and in that also female member, female Anopheles. If female Anopheles is infected and you got that bite, you got bite from female, that infected female Anopheles, then female Anopheles, they are going to inject sporozoites, or simple words, the Plasmodium spores in your body. Not Plasmodium, Plasmodium embryos or spores in your body, and these Plasmodium spores they'll grow in your body and you'll suffer through the malaria. Hepatitis written Plasmodium species. Exactly, under Plasmodium species 4 it will be there in your syllabus. Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium malariae, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium ovale. Okay, total 4, and it is mentioned in your NCERT book. Okay, so Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium ovale, Plasmodium malariae, and Plasmodium falciparum. Okay, all it will come, don't worry. Colors are, here you come. Colors are will discuss, don't worry about that. Here you come. Plasmodium little bit we discussed. Plasmodium little bit. Now go to Leishmania. Leishmania major or Leishmania? Just Leishmania. Leishmania, can you see that these all after protozoal? These 3 are protozoal. Leishmania. Leishmania causes leishmaniasis. Okay, go to Enta-amoeba histolytica. Yes, very important. For your NEET exam, these 2 are very important. Okay, then Tinea corporis, fungal infection, very important. Candida also you can take. Chalo, go to this one. Enta-amoeba histolytica. It is a type of amoeba. But general amoeba is amoeba proteus. What amoeba you have studied in class 10, that is amoeba proteus. Amoeba proteus is non-infectious, free-living protozoa. Amoeba proteus is free-living protozoa, not infectious. But Enta-amoeba histolytica is infectious protozoa. It infects your large intestine, small intestine, mainly large intestine, and causes amoebic colonitis or amoebic dysentery. Amoebic colonitis or amoebic dysentery. Amoebic colonitis or amoebic dysentery. Amoebic from amoeba. Colonitis, it infects your colon, large intestine area. Colon, large intestine area. That's why I call amoebic colonitis. I think very clear. It causes dysentery also. That's why I call amoebic dysentery. Amoebic dysentery. In amoebic dysentery, people they'll suffer with the watery stool, means in fecal matter, large amount of water it will be coming out. What you call in simple language, loose motion. Then in normal loose motion, we call it diarrhea. Normal loose motion, we call it diarrhea. So what's the difference between diarrhea and dysentery? Can anyone? Can anyone? Diarrhea and dysentery? Anyone? It's not bacterial and viral. We are not discussing bacteria and virus here. We are discussing the dysentery and diarrhea. Diarrhea, it is just loose motion. Diarrhea may be due to indigestion. Diarrhea may be due to any other infections. Okay, but when there is serious infection and blood spots coming out, blood drops coming out through fecal matter, through watery stool, I'm saying, then it is called dysentery. Then it is called dysentery. Dysentery, blood spots it will be there, and diarrhea, no blood spots. Diarrhea may be due to any other problems also, but dysentery, yes, due to serious infection always. Okay, then go to amoebic colonitis or amoebic dysentery done. Now you move to the here last category, bacterial category, bacterial infection. Okay, more diseases we'll discuss. So Just keep calm. Okay, here it is just introduction. So few diseases in list. Few diseases. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Very simple. It causes TB. TB. Normally you may have heard. TB is tuberculosis. 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 Generally, you may have heard about the lung tuberculosis, lung infection. Is tuberculosis? No. Tuberculosis. Mainly it is of three types. Lung tuberculosis. Okay, skin tuberculosis, bone tuberculosis. Lung tuberculosis is common, or you can say more. But nowadays, due to more and more vaccinated people or more and more vaccination programs, okay, tuberculosis is low or very less in society, or it is not spreading. Means we all are, maximum are vaccinated, immunized. So due to vaccination, due to immunized condition, these bacteria, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, it is not growing much in our body, and we are safe. Okay, so tuberculosis is a fatal disease, deadly disease. Okay, lung disease. Yes, lung, skin and bone. Very good. So it is lung tuberculosis mainly. Go to the Bordetella pertussis. Pertussis causes the very serious infection. Okay, whooping cough or kali khansi. Okay, kali khansi or whooping cough. Pertussis causes. Okay, Bordetella. Here you can see pertussis. It causes pertussis disease. Disease name is also called the pertussis. You can see here. Okay, whooping cough or kali khansi. Whooping cough or kali khansi. Then go to cholera, Vibrio cholerae. During 2020s, pandemic came to, and this pandemic is due to which disease? Pandemic means what? First of all, what do you mean by pandemic? Hello, who will explain? Whooping means it will be rough cough, continuous cough, and there will be hoarse sound. That's why it's called a whooping cough. So please focus here. During 2020s, whole world it faced pandemic. What do you mean by pandemic? Can you explain what is pandemic? Pandemic means lockdown. Oh, pandemic means lockdown. Dangerous situation. No. During pandemic, during 2020 time period, you people are in which class? I think fifth grade, fourth, fifth grade. Pandemic means COVID-19. No. Pandemic means not COVID. Pandemic in Hindi it is called Vaisvik Mahamari. Vaisvik means whole world. Okay, pandemic. Pan means all around. Okay, panspermia, pandemic. Okay, pan world. Okay, so pan means all around, whole world. Okay, endemic. Endemic means any disease what it is spreading in one area. So when it is spreading in whole world, it is called pandemic. Suppose any disease it is spreading in one district, one city, it is called endemic disease. When it is spreading to whole world, it is called regional widespread disease. Okay, regional, then it is endemic. When it is pandemic, then whole world. Okay, so pandemic, I think clear. Pandemic, it was pandemic during 2020. Which disease? Yes, COVID disease. Okay, coronavirus disease. COVID full form is coronavirus disease. COVID. If I'll write in COVID is this. Okay, coronavirus disease. Corona is virus name, virus and then disease. Why it is called COVID-19? Because during 2019 it was discovered Indian month. Okay, that's why I call it Corona-19 or COVID-19. Okay, during 1990s, now jump to 1920s. During 90s 20 time period, just 100 years back, from 2020, just 100 years back, whole world faced cholera as pandemic. Okay, and it was bacterial disease at the time, Vibrio cholerae. Okay, during 2020s, COVID. During 1920s, world pandemic due to cholera. And this cholera is due to Vibrio cholerae, dirty water, contaminated water. Okay, and other contaminants like flies, rat, they are going to contaminate all the food and all these things. So at that time, cholera, plague, Haja, these are the diseases. Cholera, plague, Haja, these are the diseases spreading at that time in hues. That's why we call it the pandemic of 1920s. During 1920s, cholera, plague, and Haja. Okay, these are spread it. Borte della Burgdorferi. Burgdorferi, it causes Lyme disease. Okay, cholera disease done, whooping cough done. Now in detail these diseases if you want. Here you come to, here we have list of few more. Here, these all are the bacterial diseases. These all are bacterial diseases. Bacterial diseases, cholera, typhoid also in your syllabus. Leprosy, Kush rog. Leprosy is called Kush rog. Plague, just now we discussed. Tetanus is due to soil bacteria, Mycobacterium tetani. Suppose you got any cut, wound, and that wound it is infected with this bacteria. So for prophylaxis, for quick first aid, what we do, we go to any clinic, any dispensary, and we take tetanus anti-serum. Tetanus injection you may have heard about. Okay, so this is what tetanus. Tetanus is also bacterial disease. Anthrax, tuberculosis, whooping cough, diphtheria, pneumonia. Pneumonia may be fungal, may be viral, may be bacterial. Pneumonia is lung infection. Pneumonia may be fungal, may be bacterial, may be viral. Okay, so here you come to, again you have to here bacterial diseases list in detail. What species, what site of infection. So only I'll say that these three areas quick we'll discuss and it will be done. First one, okay, Sigilosis is due to it's a bacterial dysentery. You can just remember it's a intestine infection. Okay, so this is done. No need to remember. Again, I'll say I'll request no need to remember. Just listen. When it is important, I'll mark as bubonic plague is or plague is important. So I'll encircle. So when I'll encircle means it is important for your understanding for NEET exam. Plague is also called Black Death. Okay, it is related to pandemic. Okay, one question it is explaining. It is hiding it. Sir, in those times people are buried into sand with leaf covered on them, and a bell is there. If they are alive, they can sound the bell and they are taken out. Please stop this. Okay, you are here discussing the medical science. Here you are discussing the zoology. Don't please don't ask rubbish things. Okay. If you'll ask questions, yes, I can help. Yes, Neetu, you can ask this question when you're coming to class. Yes, I'll answer. Okay, everything I'll answer, don't worry. But online lecture, what I'll explain, what you'll understand, God knows. Okay, chalo, bubonic plague, Black Death. Why it's called Black Death? Yes, it is pandemic. And you, for your kind information, antibiotics I'm saying antibiotics are discovered or you can say spread in whole world by Second World War 1945. Okay, first antibiotic. Who'll answer? First antibiotic. Anyone? Can you answer first antibiotic? Yes, from Penicillium notatum, penicillin. And penicillin antibiotic, it came to 1945 time period. So before 1945, during 1920s, how these diseases are treated? Very tough. Very tough means so much of death, so many people they died. Okay, so bubonic plague, it is important. It is due to Yersinia pestis and lymph node infection and body infection. It spreads through different things. Leave it. Diphtheria. Diphtheria nowadays the very less in the occurrence. Diphtheria, okay, Corynebacterium diphtheria, okay, and for this the vaccines are there for diphtheria, pertussis and tetanus. DPT, vaccine name is DPT. Repeat with me, DPT, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus. It is called the triple vaccine, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus. DPT, yes. DPT, good, good. Very good. DPT, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus. So for diphtheria, this vaccine will fight with this diphtheria also. Pertussis, whooping cough we discussed, and tetanus. Tetanus we discussed. Again it will come. Cholera. Cholera also we discussed. Cholera is also important. It is due to Vibrio cholerae. Okay, and it is intestinal infection. Only up to this. Only up to this you have to remember. This is, I think, over. So here I marked only these two. Okay, you can mark this also. So how many bacterial disease we focused? 2. I think it is very, very clear to you people. Yes, someone asking. Fun facts, yes, doubt, fast. You just type your doubt here. Don't say sir, doubt, sir, doubt. Just write your question. I'll answer. Those who want to note it down, the 3 diseases in front of you: bubonic plague, black death, diphtheria, cholera, okay, and this red line. Remember this red line? This is not required. Okay. Now I'll see the questions. Sir, did cholera emerge from Africa? See, any disease, if I'll say infectious disease, you can't say it emerged from cholera, emerged from Africa. But yes, it is true that it spreaded more and more in those countries where hygiene it was not maintained. Okay, means people they are drinking dirty water. Now also, in your city, you see infectious diseases are more and more in city area where people they are unaware about hygiene. They are unaware about good water, dirty water, contaminated water. Okay. Slum areas, yes, you can say, but slum areas are there in Africa only, you can't say. Okay, I think it is clear. Very good. Nice, you come here. I think this 3 diseases done. Move to next here. Again, tetanus. Tetanus is also called lockjaw. If you are infected with tetanus, your jaws are going to be locked, means the problem in movement of jaw. Okay, that's why it is called the lockjaw disease. It is due to Clostridium tetani. Which disease? Which pathogen? Clostridium tetani. Then it is the infection of muscle spasm will be there. Okay, through soil bacteria. It is through soil bacteria. Next one, typhoid. Very important. Very important. Yes, it is called enteric fever. What do you mean by enteric? Enteric means intestine. Enteric word means intestine. So it is the intestinal infection. That's why I call enteric fever. Enteric fever. Okay, it is caused by Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi is bacteria name. Yes, important. Yes, it is clearly mentioned in NCERT, and it is site of infection, intestine. Pneumonia. Pneumonia, I said it may be due to bacteria, it may be due to fungus, it may be due to the viruses. So here one the bacteria name, Streptococcus pneumoniae. Streptococcus pneumoniae is sir, tetanus caused when the wound touches a rusted iron. Yes, chances are high. Chances are high when you are getting the rusted iron or the cuts from rusted iron. Yes, chances are very high. You got the answer? Okay. Then pneumonia. Pneumonia also you can mark. Yes, important. Tuberculosis also you can mark. Important. Streptococcus pneumoniae, lung infection. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis already we discussed the lung. So today only this much. Remaining the type of diseases like fungal diseases, viral diseases, next class. Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye students. Have a nice day. Next class we are going to discuss about the bacterial, viral and other diseases in detail whatever left. Okay.